and thank you for having us here. We are Patricia and Fabian, the founders of our network Design Metropole Aachen. Design Metropole Aachen is a loose network out of the greater region of Aachen, Belgium and the Netherlands. The artists come from various fields around product design like photography, graphic design, multimedia, web, industrial, jewelry, communication, accessories, interior design and so on. We are also working close together with marketing specialists, programmers and engineers. Most of us are self-producing designers. Our main goal is to bring people together and to make our business life in this region easier through exchanging our experiences. We exhibit together on international trade fairs and design shows, for example in Tokyo, Moscow, Barcelona or Milan. But still in Aachen, we had no visibility till then. This had to be changed. Maybe someone need to write it down on something. Don't need to tell you that it wasn't us. Next morning, almost every city limit sign was showing the new truth. Finally, we caught the attention of the city officials. And we got our first job.
Yeah, but with this, we encountered quite a lot of organizational problems, communication problems. This is from a very basic perspective. We wanted to manage these projects we got from the city, but we had a problem getting into contact with people through email, through telephone, because they have their secretaries, they have their email programs where they put things in the waiting line. So one night we got really fed up and just bought an IKEA sofa and thought we must get into direct contact with people, with the city's officials. So we printed a delivery note, a fake one, and said we have to deliver it to the cultural office, and we carried this sofa up the stairs onto the top floor and put our name tag on it and put it right opposite the cultural office's boss onto the main floor. And this is how we conduct business. And throughout the whole year 2011, we had opening hours from noon till 5:00 every day. And that's exactly the time when these officials come out of their little offices and go to lunch. So it's a perfect setup to do business with these people. Yeah. And one of these projects that we sort of got our justification from the official side, but we managed it by ourselves without finance, without official finance is one example. Fashion Across Borders, FAB. With this we want to set up a regional network of designers and production facilities, fashion institutions. So we got together with Fashion Clash in Maastricht and the Mode Museum here in Hasselt, and we set up a VZW, which is something like a Verein or organization, a Stichting, and to promote regional fashion, but on a very basic level, we want to make people meet. We want the young designers to form teams, to participate in workshops, in competitions, where you can sort of win participation in pop-up stores or catwalk shows in the region. So this is the perspective.
Another cool project to connect the regional designers for more visibility was our great Turbo 3000 design supermarket as part of the iBeta Festival 2011 in Heerlen. We invited 30 young designers, 10 each from Belgium, Netherlands and Germany, to show and sell their work. As space, we got the 350 square meter empty mega pool from the city of Heerlen. Veltins Beer provided us with 500 empty beer crates to build up our shop interior. We organized some cool DJs and a rolling bar. On this Thursday and Friday, we had about 2,800 enthusiastic visitors.
One of our next projects was that we wanted to support people meeting because we think that our part of the economy works very differently from the classic economies of the industrialization economy. Our thing is that when we provide solutions as creatives, you, the future Opdrachtgeber, your future client doesn't really know your solution or the quality of your solution yet. So the whole thing is based on personal contacts, on whether you like each other, basically. And you can only, sort of get future projects going with people that you trust in. So, also emotionally. And our idea was to get creatives in contact with politicians, with producers, with people from research, from the universities, for example. And the idea was to let these people meet in the dark, pitch dark. These people have never met each other before, but we sort of did some matching. You know, they had something in common, and we let these people, we invited 14 people for each blind date, 7 creatives and 7 people from the other institutions, and we paired them up and let them do a speed dating in pitch dark, which was quite interesting, but the goal behind it was to introduce your speech partner, speed dating partner to the crowd, so it wasn't about speaking time, but about asking the right questions and memorizing them. So this is what it looked like. People had glasses on, but this is a photo with infrared camera that you couldn't see. So
we had night vision goggles.
Yeah, we had night vision goggles on and conducted the whole thing. So it was a lot of fun for everybody. And the funny thing is that people even one of the 3 city mayors was on first name term with a student, a design student from the first second. And they talked about their ex-boyfriends. It was really funny.
The light, yeah. Each third blind date, we organize a light party, so that all the blind date partners from the earlier blind dates coming together and see again. And it's a nice party. So this is our main goal, to bring people together. And you see, as Germans, we naturally have to have big goals.
But we also...
I think it's about the feeling. It's about the feeling to, I don't know. It's about the people. They are walking around, a circle around themselves, and I don't know, maybe it's to Cologne, maybe it's to Hasselt, to Maastricht. Most of us studied in Maastricht at the Art Academy. Therefore, we find, as we luckily have not this language trouble, so we speak Dutch. And I don't know, it's about friendship, and it's about, really crossing borders, willing to be crossing borders and meet people.
Okay. It's something that represents something from the 70s, the transition from an industrialized economy to an economy of services and knowledge. I heard this sentence somewhere that in the industrial context, people would try to perfect the known, and what we do is we try to venture into the unknown imperfectly, and this is what it's all about. It's about networking, it's about a feeling of community, it's about being your own boss, it's future-oriented, because that's how all the bigger companies work too. They split departments into cost centers, into their own, they split their companies up so they're more flexible, and that's basically we're the prototype for this. So
So that what you're saying is that well, your region, I don't know whether that's the region, but your region is some sort of prototyping cosmopolitan atmosphere? Is it some prototyping cross-border interactions? Is prototyping escaping from your own sort of cultural space, exploring the other? Is that the sort of...
It is, yeah, something like that. And, what we all do, we all represent our stuff all over the world in the big metropolitan areas, but it's a very good feeling to come back to a place where distances are short, where you know people, where you can relax and work, but it's the two things that I would call.
Yeah.
You know, if we would stay here, it would be fucking boring sometimes, or low on inspiration. Not boring, but low on high-grade inspiration. But it's really good to come back here and work.
Yeah,
And
it's our home base.
It's our home base. So
Yeah. Okay. Right. Thank you very much, and we'll take that back to the discussion later on because I think it's an important ingredient. Thank you very much.